Well, one of America's favorite storytellers, Donald Davis, is visiting Tennessee's oldest town for a two-night performance. Here to tell us a bit more about it is Amber Crumley. Amber, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, tell us who exactly is Donald Davis?
So he is of course, you said it. He's one of America's favorite storytellers. He, of course, comes to our National Storytelling Festival that we have in October every year, and he is a festival favorite there where he does some pre-festival concerts and then, of course, the actual festival. He tells at the Smithsonian Institute, but, of course, he is a very Appalachian-based storyteller. So that's what we love about him is he tells stories of growing up in Western North Carolina that I feel like so many of us can relate to.
And tell us just a little bit about what people can expect when they go out to these concerts.
Yeah, well, he'll be here on the 25th and 26th, and that's at 7:30 p.m. We're going to have Scott Wild playing some acoustic music from 7 to 7:30, so it'll be a little bit of entertainment before he gets on the stage. And then you can just expect it's an hour and a half of just belly laughs and just, you know, stories of him growing up, stories of him in church, funny stories about his uncle. So it's all very relatable. It's at all ages. Everyone will enjoy it type of show. And then he's doing a little meet and greet afterwards, so you can meet him. He'll have some merchandise there for sale and you can pick that up as well.
Tell us just a little bit too about how important it is to have these events, you know, even throughout the year. We know storytelling is always in October in Jonesborough,
Yes.
but why is it so important to do this, you know, ahead of time?
Sure. Well, you know, Storytelling Capital of the World is our brand in Jonesborough, and so we feel like it's just a really wonderful thing to kind of stretch it out throughout the year and be able to feature different storytellers throughout the year. The Storytelling Center does such a great job with their Teller in Residence program May through September, and so we like to kind of touch into and have him at the Visitor Center, and we do this every single year as long as I've been there, so that's over 15 years he's been doing it for us, and we're just so gracious that he still wants to come. As many of the big places he goes and the big festivals that he does, that he still wants to come back to the Visitor Center and do this.
And I know that you said this is all ages. Tell us how folks can get tickets.
Yeah, well, we have tickets online at jonesboroughtn.com, and then you can go to /tickets from there. You can call the Visitor Center at 423-753-1010.
Great. Well, this sounds like a great time in Jonesborough, and I know that, again, you know, storytelling is just so important to that, and anybody can come out to this, but, you know, what types of stories? I know you said a lot of, you know, things from him and his childhood.
Yeah, so there are a lot of childhood-based stories, and he always says that that's where he got all of his inspiration was from his family in Western North Carolina. It was a very tight-knit group. They've been on the same piece of property since like 1781, and I think the entire family lived in the same little cove and community and just passed down stories from one another. And so I think that that's something that makes him so relatable, and I think that that's why he is one of America's favorite tellers.
Yes, well, Amber, thank you so much for joining us today. And those details one more time, that two-night concert is happening on March the 25th and 26th at 7:30 p.m. That is happening at the historic Jonesborough Visitor Center. There will be a meet and greet with Donald Davis afterwards. Tickets are $15 each, and for more information about how you can get those, call that number right there on your screen.